se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabe que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas tan digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera y tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a frontear. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got a great custom league matchup on tap between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. And stepping in, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
7 o'clock.
Left side, but well foul.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. So the next to bat will be Tommy Edman as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. And stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center field.
Pitch on the way.
Lorenzo Cain.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So bases are empty with 1 gone. Bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. In there, and it's 0-1. Bader is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. next. Here is Pete Alonso. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0. Carlson able to track it down for the 3rd out. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Matt Carpenter.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the 1st out of the 2nd. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And now the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Syndergaard has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Over to 1st, and that retires the side. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Conforto.
Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. There to make the catch is Arenado for the 1st out. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he is out on the tag. Stepping up is Kevin Pillar, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. In now, James McCann. Throw to 2nd for the 4th out, and the side is retired. Into the box, Dylan Carlson. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Carlson, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dylan Carlson goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Jose Iglesias is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
The second baseman.
First offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that brings up Chad Pinder. First pitch on its way.
Pinder.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country and make sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. The windup and the 0-1. Throw in time, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that's out number 1. So 1 gone with the runner at third, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Lined hard to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Two down, no one on base. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will... Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Francisco Lindor.
And that misses inside 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. One out, base is empty, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And a ball 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. The pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Arenado's got it. And there are 2 away now. Next up is Michael Conforto. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again in the inning. And now, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yadier Molina.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Molina on at first. Nobody out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So a man at second here with two away. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Late that time for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Suarez.
Gardner going back to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He collected a base hit his first time up. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Gloved by Arenado. And that's the first out. Next, it'll be James McCann.
The catcher, number 33, James.
First offering, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Racing back the left fielder, still going back. You can kiss it goodbye. Standing in now, Jonathan Villar.
Second baseman.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Popped him up. Arenado has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The batter number 19.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That evens it up 1-1. Gardner leads off second with nobody out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Pinder settles under it, and there's 1 gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Matt Carpenter stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here's Nolan Arenado. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder.
And the pitch.
Lorenzo Cain.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Up next to the net, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Ryan Helsley takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. So next to bat will be Eugenio Suarez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. The tag, and he is out on the Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play. And 7th inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Next up, Dylan Carlson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4.
First offering on its way. Jose Iglesias is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Now to bat, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The designated hitter, Kevin Pillar.
Brandon Nimmo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And now the first pitch.
Nimmo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Next, it'll be James McCann. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Bader is there, 2 gone. Stepping in next, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the pitch. To short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching toward the net.
First pitch on its way.
Trevor.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Tommy Edman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. 1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Now to the plate, here is Chad Pinder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Here's the first pitch to him. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Next to hit is Lorenzo Cain, singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Francisco Lindor.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the veteran DH, Matt Carpenter. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. May will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Nolan Arenado. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Slow roller out to short. And that's the second out. Yadi Molina digging in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In there, 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Genesis Cabrera comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Now back, the third baseman,
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So now to the plate, Brendan Nimmo. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at one. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. The second for one. Up next, James McCann. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Jordan Hicks is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Center fielder on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner.